says, how do you feel about Mark Gilbert going into this game tomorrow? How much you think he is going to get a roster spot by week 1? Or, yeah, I guess he's saying, like, what do we think in terms of percentage of him getting a roster spot week 1? And in terms of Mark Gilbert going into tomorrow's game, I'm excited to see him in tomorrow's game. He obviously has been playing well throughout the preseason. He's been practicing well. We know that the cornerback room, even though it's crowded, is not necessarily solidified. So if he continues to be productive, he continues to make plays, he will continue to have his name in those conversations for whether it's third, fourth corner, or however they want to do that. I don't know. I don't think we've
backup
seen
slot
him.
corner, even maybe.
But I say, like, that's another alternative. So for him, man, big time opportunity tomorrow night. And I do think we will continue to see him play well. Now, in terms of his roster spot, special teams. He needs to go ahead and get a tackle, or if he's at gunner, force a couple of fair catches. That's the difference between him and guys like James Pierre and Justin Lane right now. Even though Justin Lane, we talk about him as a corner struggling at times, he doesn't struggle as a gunner. He plays really well as a gunner. He flies downfield. That athletic ability really stands out. And as a coach, when you're not talking about your starters, when you're talking about depth guys, your third, fourth at a position, special teams productivity is what separates you. And Justin Lane, he has been productive with that right now, especially this preseason. So for Mark, that's going to be something that we should all be watching for with him, man, in terms of just, can he get a tackle out there, force a fair catch, do something productive on special teams, man.
Yeah, here's the cornerbacks. Joe Hayden, Justin Lane, Cam Sutton, James Pierre. That's not even the slot corners. Then you add Antoine Brooks, Arthur Millette. Now you're looking at Mark Gilbert, Lafayette Pitts, Shakur Brown. I haven't even seen Shakur Brown.
I haven't even either. And that still doesn't even count if they move Trey Norwood down there to the corner spot.
Yeah.
Because we've obviously been talking about him potentially moving back down in that area.
I like Gilbert. No matter what, worst case scenario, he should be on practice squad. I wouldn't mind seeing him make the roster, though. We'll see what he does in this game.
Absolutely, man.
I was excited when you were saying that they were moving him to slot corner. And what was he, the second or third guy out there?
Yeah.
I was kind of excited about that because I like what he brings to the table. In terms of making the roster, you're right, where it's a bunch of unproven guys, but I think he's kind of going uphill with this right now, with especially Pierre. And you add Cam Sutton. He's going to be on the field, no matter if it's outside or inside. And then fourth guy, Justin Lane, if he starts emerging, like, you're going to want to keep him.
True.
And then that's not even the slot corners that are, Antoine Brooks, Arthur Millette, too.
Yeah.
I hope he makes the roster. But worst case, practice squad. I don't think we should cut him.
Now, this is a good question right here. This is from Mike Matazik. I think that's how you say his last name. He says, hey, Deke and Moats, who is the one player you want to make the 53-man roster, but probably won't make it?
I might have answered that with Mark Gilbert.
Yeah. Oh, you don't think he's going to make it? Ooh.
Not the 53. I think he'll make practice squad, though.
You wanted to make it, but you don't think he'll make it. Oh, man.
Bussy's not a bad one either.
Oh, Rico, yeah.
I don't think he's going to make it, but...
Now, because he said 53, not practice squad, 53.
Yeah, we should have him stick around. There may be one of those outside linebackers, Quincy Roche or Jameer Jones.
Nah, because I'm kind of indifferent with either one of those guys.
Making the roster?
Yeah.
Just because we already got the top three?
Right. I can see that being 50-50 either way. But one guy that he says that I want to make it, that's the difference. So he said a player that we want to make it, but we don't think will make it. All right. Well, you know what? I've been biased this whole training camp. I will continue with my biasness. Jordan Berry. I want him because that's my friend. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Because Presley Harvin is that dude. So, yeah, there we have it. PH3 for the win.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one like, competition I didn't mention. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to be upset about Presley winning. In fact, I'm going to be happy that he won. But because, like I said, Barry's my guy. So, yeah, there we have it.